Our today's topic is second lesson of science microorganism friend and foe is the chapter. Today we will see the introduction of this chapter. Now what do you mean by the microorganisms? Microorganisms are the organisms which are too small which cannot be seen by naked eyes that are called as microorganisms. The organism which cannot be seen by open eyes or naked eyes is called as the microorganisms. Because they are too small, they cannot be observed by the naked eyes. To observe them, we have to use the microscope. We know what is the microscope. To observe these bacteria, to observe these microorganisms, we have to use the microscope. That's why they are called as the microorganisms. Now there are some microorganisms like bacteria, viruses, protozoa, fungus, algae. These are the microorganisms which cannot be seen by our naked eyes, but they are in the nature. Now they are saying that microorganism friend and foe. Means microorganism is a friend as well as it is the foe, that is the enemy. Means the microorganism is a useful as well as it is dangerous also. Now what are the uses of microorganism? Why they are saying that the microorganisms are friend, that they are the useful? We will see the uses of some bacteria or some microorganisms. Now some bacteria like lactobacillus or bacillus also is called. Now this is a bacteria. This is a friend. This is useful to us because this bacteria convert milk to curd. Okay. What this bacteria is doing? It is converting milk into the curd. Understand what I am trying to say? Conversion of milk to curd. What does this bacteria do so that the milk is converted into a curd? This bacteria coagulate the protein of milk. What does bacteria do? They coagulate the protein of milk, and due to this, what is formed? Curd. Due to the coagulation का मतलब क्या होता है? दूध है, दूध में मैंने अगर बैक्टीरिया डाला लैक्टोबैसिली तो क्या हो जाएगा? दूध में जितना भी प्रोटीन होगा वो एक जगह जमा होने लगेगा. दैट इज अ कोएगुलेशन. मतलब एक जगह जमा होना. तो प्रोटीन क्या होता है? एक जगह जमा होने की वजह से मिल्क काय में कन्वर्ट हो जाता है कर्ड. आपने देखा होगा दूध दही के अंदर बहुत सारे से गट्टे तैयार होते हैं. ठीक है, बहुत सारे गट्टे तैयार होने का कारण क्या है? ड्यू टू द कोएगुलेशन ऑफ प्रोटीन डन बाय हु? लैक्टोबैसिली. Now they are useful because we are eating a curd. We are having the curd. Use of curd is, it is very important for us, as well as it helps to make a cheese. Okay. Understand why the some bacteria is useful? Because the bacteria like lactobacilli, it convert the milk into the curd or a cheese. How they convert the milk into the curd or a cheese? By coagulating the protein of milk. Okay, by coagulating the protein of milk. मतलब मिल्क में का प्रोटीन एक जगह ऐसे अलग अलग जगह जमा करके उसमें कोएगुलेशन करके कर्ड बनाना है. ठीक है. बाद में some bacteria like, not bacteria, it is a fungus. Okay, yeast is a fungus. Okay. Now the fungus like yeast, many of us heard about the yeast. Now the yeast is added to the bread, yeast is added to the cake, yeast is added to the many bakery product. Now why the yeast is added to the bakery product or the cake or the breads? Because yeast during intake of sugar it release CO2. ठीक है. जो yeast होता है, if you added the yeast in the cake, what will it do? It will intake the sugar, and due to the intake of sugar, after the intake of sugar, it will release the carbon dioxide. Okay, what I am trying to say? if we add the yeast in the cake or the bread or any bakery product, what it will do? It will try to eat the sugar of that bakery product, and during the intake of that sugar, it will release the carbon dioxide gas. And you know that this bakery product are made in the oven. ये जो bakery product बनते हैं cake and breads and all, it is made in the oven. And oven, you know that it is a hot. Due to the hotness of the oven, what will happen? This carbon dioxide will expand. This carbon dioxide will expand. And due to the expansion of carbon dioxide, we will get the sponginess of cake, bread or bakery product. Understand what the yeast is doing? It is eating the sugar. During the intake of sugar, it releases the carbon dioxide, and due to the high temperature of oven, the carbon dioxide will get expand, and due to the expansion of carbon dioxide, we will get the sponginess of a cake or bakery products. That's why yeast is also useful. That means it is a friend of us. Okay, understand? Lactobacilli convert milk to curd. Yeast gives us the sponginess to the cake and the bakery products. How the yeast is helping us? When we add the yeast into the bread or any bakery product, it will eat the sugar and release the carbon dioxide. Due to the high temperature of oven, the carbon dioxide will expand, and due to the expansion of carbon dioxide, we will get the sponginess. अगर आपने केक में देखा होगा बहुत सारे छेद होते हैं. Okay, there are many holes in the cake and the doklas and many bakery products. And due to why these holes are there? Due to the expansion of carbon dioxide. वहाँ पे carbon dioxide expand होने की वजह से वहाँ पे होल बने, जगह बनी. And that's why it gives the sponginess. दबाने के बाद केक दबता है क्योंकि there are many holes present in the cake and bakery product. Now, some bacteria like Shivenilla, this is a bacteria called Shivenilla. It helps us to clean the environment. अगर environment में कोई भी organic कचरा होगा, waste होगा, that organic waste is eaten by or decomposed by the bacteria called Shivenilla. This bacteria help us to clean the environment. Means this bacteria is also a friend. Now this was the example of the bacteria and fungus which help us, which are our friend. Lactobacilli help us to convert milk into a curd. Then yeast help us to make the cake or a bakery product spongy. And Shivenilla help us to clean the environment. That means microorganisms are friend also. All the bacteria are not dangerous. Only some bacteria are dangerous. Some bacteria are also useful to us. Then now some are enemy. Okay, friend we understand, which bacteria are friend, which fungus are friend, that we understand. But some microorganisms are foe. Now that means they are the enemy. Like some microorganisms like viruses called HIV causes the AIDS. Okay, HIV is a virus. HIV is the virus. Immunovirus. तो ये जो वायरस होता है, HIV जो वायरस होता है, it causes what? AIDS. After that, some Plasmodium vivax causes malaria. Okay. This Plasmodium vivax, that is a protozoan, which is a microorganism which causes the malaria. Okay. Now there are many bacteria, you know about the. Now you can see the COVID virus is there, which is causing. Coronavirus is there, which is causing COVID-19 disease. Okay, that means that is the example of the dangerous or enemy virus or enemy microorganism to us. Understand which are the enemy for us, which cause us disease. They are the enemy microorganism. जो हमें बीमार करते हैं, जो हमारे हेल्थ के लिए हानिकारक है, ऐसे माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिज्म हमारे क्या है? दुश्मन है, enemy है, foe है. Understand? Like HIV virus cause AIDS, Plasmodium vivax protozoan cause the malaria, and the coronavirus cause the COVID-19 disease. That means which are make our body functioning unhealthy, they are the enemy for us. Okay, understand what are the microorganisms, why they are called as a friends, because some microorganisms are helpful, why they are called as a foe, that is the enemy, because they are dangerous also. Now in this chapter mainly we are going to study the 5 microorganisms. We are going to study the 5 microorganisms. First is viruses, second bacteria, third fungi, fourth protozoa, and fifth algae. Okay, this microorganism we are going to study in this chapter. That is the viruses, bacteria, fungi, protozoans, and algae. We are going to study its uses as well as its harmful effect also to the human being. These are our topic. You understand what are the microorganisms, its definition, then why they are called as friends, which are useful microorganisms, and which are the harmful microorganisms. Okay. In next topic, we'll study about next virus, bacteria, fungi, protozoa. Thank you.